Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Ehi,
And my name is Happy.
and this is the Happy Ehi After channel.
Yes.
So we know it's been a while, but we are back again and with another hot
You
topic.
should just stop saying it's been a while. But every video, it's been a while.
Yeah,
We're
it's
back
not easy
again.
now. They should know it's not easy now. We're pushing. We're trying, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yes, another hot topic today. Actually, it's something that I don't know if you only realize it when you've lived maybe after a couple of months abroad, or just not being home for a while.
Yeah, and it's a discussion you have with people around you
Yeah.
when you live abroad with your friends. It's a discussion you guys are always having with each other, especially if you have a family.
Mm-hmm. So, go ahead.
And basically, it's what are the trade-offs that you need to give up on in order to live abroad, or what is the opportunity cost of living abroad? Let's put it like that: the opportunity cost of living abroad.
Mr. Economist, yes, that is it. Let me just say my background story. I was raised by a single mother, so you are kind of raised by everybody else in the family in that case. So my uncles, my aunts. I'm from a very tight knit family. So what I'm struggling with right now is that they are getting old, and I'm not there for them and with them. So to me, this is how this conversation came up, because I'm like, I love living here in Canada, but honestly, half the time I'm thinking, I beg, I want to go home.
Yeah, and it's funny because going home, especially when you now have a family, it's cost a lot. And every time you want to buy that ticket, you start thinking about the million other things that you could do with the
that
money. Like, oh, we could have this money invested somewhere. Oh, when you're a family of four, flight ticket could cost as much as properties.
8,000 Canadian dollars.
Cost as much of land properties. Cost, it's a whole lot of how this money could use it here, because you're not just buying flight tickets now. The money you are going to use while you are away and all that. So it becomes, before you know it, 1 year has passed, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, you are still one, and you don't want to travel alone. Right?
Even if you travel alone, when you get there, where are the children? Everybody's asking, where are the children?
And then because you traveled alone now, you have to pay attention to what is going on, so you can't stay for too long. So it's a huge struggle, and that's why you find families live abroad, kids grow up never going back home, not because they don't want to, but just because the costs don't align. While you're trying to take care of cost of living here, you're thinking about what would this do to my savings if I take out $10,000 and spend it on a flight ticket and a trip. So it's yeah, and one thing we've been discussing with our friends is the children, right? We were lucky. We came abroad as adults.
Yes.
Let's say the cultural norms, the we know where we're from. Let's put it like that. We know our home country, and even if we become citizens of the country where we are living in, we still know we can find the way to our father's house,
and we identify still as Africans. It doesn't take that away.
We can find a way to our father's house. We know how things work there. We know the do's and don'ts, and we know everything. But then, what about our kids, the coming generation, right? The ones who came abroad age 5, age 2,
the ones born here.
The ones born here, and you don't get to take them back home as often because obviously you also want to give them the best life possible here. So it's kind of a trade-off between, providing them with some of the things they need here, or taking that money and using it to take them back home. And then you're thinking, when these people become adults, what would it be like? would they feel like they have any connection to their father's home country or their mother's home country? If they go there, will they feel in place or will they feel out of place? Right? If and I this is something I always say to my to my friends when we have this conversation, like, if things don't work out here, I know where I come from. You know, it's not do or die for me here. Because if something goes wrong, if things don't work out, you know, I know where I come from, right? I have other places I can pursue opportunities in. But that's me. But now I think about my kids. At this age, will they be able to say that? Yeah. You know, for most likely no. Because you find kids who have never been home or who have been home once in the last 15 years and now they are 20 years, they're 25. What kind of connection do you expect them to have with their home country?
And for me, when I reflect, it's like childhood was. I can't even. I don't have words to explain how sweet my childhood is. Do you know when you don't have a lot, but you can't even feel it?
Yeah, you know.
But here now, every 2 minutes, oh, I don't have this. I don't. It's like somebody has stabbed a child in the heart, like it's poverty. But it's not. It's just we just grew up so content and just free, and it's still happening now. I know because I've been back home and I've been around kids at home, and I see that, it's just having that unity and having people around you that is more valuable than materialistic things.
Yeah,
and I just wish my kids would just have a piece of that and just.
Funny enough, when we were growing up, one of our biggest dream was going abroad. Like, oh, if we could go abroad, like the movies, the high school.
Or that one friend.
Or that one friend abroad. I remember when I was in primary school, I had there was in I think it was in primary 2. Kayode was born in the US. His mom had brought him back to Nigeria to stay for some time. So I and Kayode became friends. He was going to my school. You know, he was a total misfit. He didn't fit in at all. But somehow we became very good friends. And then I used to daydream of going to America with Kayode. You know, that used to be our dream growing up. But that dream didn't come true until we became adults. And now we're thinking that dream, we are able to bring it to reality for our children. And now we're thinking,
they're missing.
What of the things they are missing from back home, right? What of that connection to their own people, that connection to their roots, right? Yeah. Instead of feeling out of place, you know, it's something that plays on my mind a lot.
On my mind too much. You know, when he says, "Oh, let's plan a trip to Dominica," I'm like, let's just take the money and go to the village.
Going to the village is expensive. It's costly. It doesn't matter when you buy the ticket. Whether you buy the ticket in January, that you are only traveling December. Whether you buy the ticket 2 years before, it's still expensive. You know, I want to go. I want to take the kids to the village. If left to me, I want the kids to go, you know, to their home countries every other year. Yeah. Spend maybe 2 months left to me. But then if you calculate this calculate it over 15 years, you look at that money and you're feeling like, wow, maybe if I had invested this money in these children, maybe I invested it for them, they will have X amount of money by the time they are 25. You know, you always think about these things, and then it begins to feel like, what have I done? Yeah, I brought these children abroad. What have I done?
Well, you have to call somebody 2-3 times before they answer you.
But also, we know the amount of opportunities we didn't even have access to because of where we were born. Yeah. Because of the nationalities we had. How many Nigerians now can dream of taking an internship after secondary school or even after graduating university, take a 3-month internship with a finance firm in Singapore,
Mm-hmm.
or take a 3-month internship in New York, or take a 6-month internship in Geneva,
or take a gap year and develop a whole new skill.
You know, these are things that it was unheard of for us, right? In order for you to have access, you not only have to be among the top 1% of your country, you should also have the right passport. So that means you were born somewhere, or you have access to some kind of citizenship. And we are thinking about it. We have created that opportunity for our kids. So we're grateful for that. But then we had to trade off something in order to create that opportunity for you. So that's why I went in the beginning, I said the opportunity cost of living abroad. You get some, but you definitely lose some.
There's I guess it will be different for everyone. And we also appreciate that, or accept the fact that some people moved abroad when their home country was not safe, and it was like this is an escape, while other people moved, but not because of that. They pretty much had an okay life back home. They only moved because of all these other add-on opportunities for their children. So it's different for every family, but as for me,
but we know this thought comes across the mind of many
people,
many immigrants, especially many immigrants that came here not out of necessity, but out of pursuing better opportunities for themselves and their family. Whether you're from India, whether you're from Bangladesh, whether you're from Nigeria, Kenya, Congo.
But our relationship is also very different because we are from two different countries. So our cultures, or our language, we can't say, for example, a Yoruba household, they will at least speak the language with their children. That's the language in the house. But for our case, our kids are not even able to pick up at least one language from each side. So it's just everyday English. You try to teach, but it's not the same. If it's a pure Nigerian family in Canada, we'll still eat the same food, but our food is different. Our language is different. So it's like our cultures are even more eroded. Maybe that's our fault, but we can't naturally emphasize our cultures without actually trying to,
But discipline, we can emphasize. Discipline, we can emphasize. That one is in my control. Discipline, we can emphasize. But all the other nuances of the culture, like understanding the culture, what should be done, things like that. Maybe one day we'll have kids who will start saying things like, I don't want any bride price. I just want to go and sign at the cards, You don't know that you should talk to the uncles. All those kind of little things like that will be lost in that generation. So I'm thinking now in the next 2, 3, 4 generations, maybe they wouldn't even know that they were from, their great grandparents were from X place.
No, not our own. We'll take them.
To do that, it costs a lot of money.
But we don't pay school fees, so we can save money now. We don't pay school fees. We'll just say that school fees.
Cost of living is not touching you. You don't pay school. The other cost of living is not touching you. How much does government collect? First, the government takes the school fees. You say we don't pay school fees. Government takes the school fees. By force. Before you even see your paycheck, they've removed school fees. They've removed water bill. They've removed light bill. They've removed good road. They've removed good security. They've removed it from everything. But we have also decided that we will stop thinking about this money. We will value the experience enough to spend money on it. Instead of wasting this money traveling here. Like we could have put it here.
No. We'll just spend it.
We'll spend it.
So that they're going to learn.
Whatever happens. We'll spend it.
I'm going to learn how to chase a chicken.
We've decided that we'll try our best so the kids don't lose touch with their home countries. Canada will be their home. They will be citizens of this country. They would have equal opportunities in this country, but they will learn that they are global citizens, right? They are from other places, so they should have connection to other places, just like their parents.
Yeah. Good, well said. Anyway, we have no answer for this. It's just one dilemma we're currently facing right now.
Let us know what you think in the comment section. You know, let's see. Is this something that has also crossed your mind? Or if you are thinking of moving abroad with your family, is this the first time you're thinking about this aspect of moving abroad? Let us know. And we hope to continue having this conversation with
you guys. Well, we came here to just dump our thoughts and now say bye. Please remember to like, share, and
subscribe.
We
have something.
Hey, nice don't talk. You don't talk. Because you talk now, then you will not do it.
Just like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.